You may begin the Lumos challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter. Hold down the mouse button to aim the spell. To cast Lumos, let go of the button. You may practice on that gargoyle. Lumos! That's quite bright, isn't it? Now you can cross the chasm and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end.
So, quite simply, the way you have like Venom Tentaculo for Incendio and Alhamor with chests and stuff like that, you have Gargoyles for Lumos. So anytime you see one of those, just wave your wand at it, the Lumos will show up, and you'll get light. It doesn't work quite the same way as it does in the books and movies. It doesn't like make your wand illuminated, although there might be a couple points where it does that. But here it makes stuff appear. So you have a giant room here, a couple buttons, a chest. A lot to explore. So in here you have a gargoyle, and you will probably need that. Let's see. So what's this going to do? I don't remember exactly. Oh, okay. So that just kind of makes a bridge up there. That will be important later. And where we need to go is over to the other side of this hallway thing over here, and that will lead us into this room with a gargoyle of its own. You hit that with Lumos. And around Harry will appear kind of more or less, not really, stairs that will lead up to the second level with that bridge thing that we saw earlier. I like how I just adjusted the glass like that. So you have a couple of random vases that you have the ability to collect beans out of. I don't know why they're there, just for decoration probably. Up here, come on, don't fall, just watch me fall, because these Lumos platforms are just as annoying as every other platform in the game to jump up and climb onto. Sometimes even more so, because sometimes you grab onto the wrong side of it and you fall off and stuff like that. Anyway, over here, let's see, open up this. Alhamora. Some beans. Some gargoyle, that'll make another bridge ledge thing over here appear. Save book, which is nice. Come on, I don't think it should require cutscene to show us that there's something there. And you're moving on. So challenge star, whoa! Thought I slipped there. Allow me to intro myself for a minute. So I missed one wizard card. As it turns out, editing this later, the only one I missed in the game. So where, you might ask? Alright, so you see this stained glass window thing over here? Yeah, over here, this thing, if you cast Alhamor at it, as I will show here in this clip that I recorded later and I'm commentating over now. All the way at the end of this thing, yes, this stained glass window over here, cast Alhamor at it, and they will open up and you will see a wizard card. So it's kind of well hidden. I think it's the only place in the game where you can cast a spell out one of these windows. So that's kind of tricky there. I had to go and actually look it up to find it, so it's kind of sad, but whatever. So anyway, that's that. I do manage to find every other wizard card in the game without problem, so let's continue on. So moving on, next room, you can hit a couple more random vases. Did I get a bean at that? I don't think I got a bean at that. Strange. So you can hit a couple more random vases. You can come over here, you can take this block, levitate it onto that plate thing, pressure plate thing, and that will make the gargoyle appear so you can actually use it. And that will make a couple things happen, I think. Let's see, that'll make that elevator thing appear, so yeah, those move now. It's kind of annoying, kind of slow. I don't know if it made anything else appear. Now, it doesn't look like it did. There's, I guess, another gargoyle somewhere. So, jump over here. Now, hang on a minute. This thing here, kind of interesting. You can open that up. You can open this chest up and you get a couple beans out of it. You can pick up this challenge star, kind of important. And that's that. So that's kind of well hidden. I don't think there's very many other places in the game where you can just wave your wand out of a random set of candles on the wall and they'll open up. Is that Hogwarts? It's kind of like a Hogwarts movie. So you hit that gargoyle, that'll make a couple more things happen, probably. Let's see, yes, this ledge over here, this bridge over here, bridge, ledge, same thing. And Harry can go jump across that, and yet another gargoyle. Now that will make, if I remember correctly, yes, that'll make a little platform passage thing from over at this ledge to that onwards thing, for lack of a better way thing to call it. So you can jump over Harry. There we go. Pain in the butt those things are. I had to go back and forth like 3 times because I kept failing at it. Anyway, so moving onwards. Finally, save book. There is a challenge star in the middle there. I'm going to worry about that in a minute. Here is the other side of the gate thing that we're on with that one other challenge star that was hidden in the wall that I said is kind of weird. Around this way, that's onwards, but we don't want to go there quite yet. Still a thing in the middle, so a couple side room things off here that are kind of interesting. Ooh, chocolate frog. So you open that thing there, that'll just let you go back here with a chest and a couple of beans. I think 6 to be exact. Most of the chests even have either like 6 or 4. Anyway, so come over to the middle. This doesn't look suspicious at all, does it? I mean, it's just like sitting there in the middle of a perfectly circular room that's like really big, isn't it? Yeah, so anyway, Peeves appears, so much like that other thing with in the beginning of the game after Wingardium Leviosa with the chocolate frog bait. So Peeves is swooping down. It's pretty much the same fight as you had with him before. You just have to hit him with a pin a couple times, don't let him throw stuff at you. I think if he physically touches you, he'll damage you also, but I'm not sure, so eventually he'll get bored and run off, and that's that. You've got yourself a challenge star. Anyway, now we can go onwards. So, I'm actually going to hit the save book because this next area requires a lot of jumping, and it's a little bit more than like bad controls and stuff, and it's actually a little bit hazardous. So, that gargoyle makes that appear. So that's going to move back and forth kind of slowly, but it'll move back and forth. Wait for it to come out today. I don't have all day game. So first you probably want to go off to the left here, and that will open up this thing with the doxy in it, which is just annoying. And over here you have another gargoyle, and that will illuminate, I forget what it illuminates exactly, I think in the elevator somewhere? Yeah, this thing here, this will go up and down, so that's onwards if you're interested in that. There's kind of a lot we have to do before taking that though. So, completely ignoring it for now. In here, there is some chocolate and some flower pots to break because I guess The Legend of Zelda isn't the only game with a thing against flower pots, or whatever those are. Did I really just call a vase a flower pot? Alright, so down here there's another thing with the doxy in it, and you can beat that up and it'll glitch off your head and stuff. So there's this, I wonder what that's even supposed to be, because those graphics show up a couple places in this game. Those like, they're not really a treasure chest, but they're like a fancy box with a lock on it or something like that, and you can't interact with it. They're just for decoration, but they appear in a couple of places in this game in the Chamber of Secrets. I don't know, it's kind of, I think it's kind of like the truck that Mew is hidden under in Pokemon Red and Blue and whatever. Because, like, it's a random graphic that's kind of fancy, and it kind of looks like it should have a significance, like you can do something to it, but apparently it doesn't. So, you make up weird theories about Mew being hidden under it, or, like, you getting loads and loads of beans if you whack it with a pin or something. I don't know. I'm probably the only one that thinks that. So, there's this random guy down here running around. He thinks he's lost. I don't know how long he's been down here. I don't know whose idea it was to put him there, but it's kind of funny, except that like he's running around here lost and has no idea how to get out. So unfortunately, as far as I know, there is not a way to lead him out. You can't make him follow you or anything. So he's just gonna keep being lost, I guess. Harry, on the other hand, has done everything he needs to for now. He had a Nintendo Switch that I honestly can't remember what I was for because I wasn't paying attention, as per usual, because I was talking about random things with him. Muse and trucks and boxes and whatever. Oh, right, I remember what it does. It kind of opened up like bridges so you can cross up here. So, Come on, game. Faster than that, please. Alright, there we go. So, nearly headless Nick is going to be hanging around here. Kind of like that Slytherin guy. He doesn't have a purpose of being here. He's just apparently trying to avoid other people or something like that. His secret napping place or whatever he called it. So, this gargoyle here, we're getting up to the end of the challenge. You hit that. It will make some more things appear. Actually above the rather hazardous thing that we're jumping around below. It's a platform that you can go and jump on. Have I picked up any wizard cards in the challenge? I don't think there's any around here. There's a chocolate frog there. I don't think there's anything especially interesting around the circumference of this chasm thing. Especially, I don't think there's a wizard card, but I don't remember collecting one either, and I think there was one. Oh, whatever. If I missed it, I'll just go and edit it back in. Let's wave my wand at some stuff here. Anything good in here? No, just beans. Alright, so... Alright. If I missed a wizard card, I'll just go edit it back in. So now... Huh. Did I miss anything in here, come to think of it? It's definitely a kind of a hole in the wizard cards. It looks like I should have one that I don't. Anyway, so... Moving on, I'm gonna not worry about that too much, I guess. So Harry's gonna kind of hover over the side of this Lumos thing, and he's going to slowly float around here at like a rate of 1 pixel per second, because they could not have made those platforms move any slower if they tried. Professor Quirrell. So that's that. We have full marks in Lumos. Like, perfect full marks too, because I got the 4 out of 4 on the less than 2. And we're moving on. So, next time we're going to be doing other stuff, so I hope you all enjoyed that. Rate, comment, subscribe, watch some of the stuff I've uploaded, and see you later.